All right, let's see. Hey, how's it going? I hope everything's going your way. Me and the dogs are eating some Doritos today. Went out to Nevada. Had to spend some good time with my counterpart there, my twin. Can't emphasize it enough, guys. It's a real thing. You have my word on that, all right? And damn it, if my word ain't good, ain't nobody's word good, because I done took ass beatings in this life. I done took car crashes in this life. I done took all manner of other horse shit in this life over the truth. All right? So if my word ain't good, you screwed. Somebody tell you something. We got our cup, our Leo cup. I'm not a Leo, I'm a Cancer, but this is Dana's cup. I'm going to drink the coffee out of it. It is a cool looking cup. So, I wanted to introduce an idea that probably isn't new. It's not new, and you've probably seen it, so I'm probably not introducing something. I more or less wanted to share something about it. It's called the Ouroboros. And what it is most of the time it's a circle, and the circle is a snake kind of eating its tail. It's got its tail in its mouth. But it really can be symbolized as like a figure eight, as infinity, and the snake is in the shape of infinity. And the snake is moving forever, like infinitely, after its tail. And I thought a friend of mine that I like to talk to, they shared the picture with me, and I'd seen it before, but I hadn't really focused on it. But then was the right time for me to see it again, because then it was time to understand. Now, isn't that how it is with a lot of us, right? In life, as we're going along, we'll see something, and it's kind of like, so we're aware of it, so we're familiar with it, and then when the time comes, we understand it. We utilize it, and it becomes practical to us and helpful to us. And that's how it works with me. The phenomenon happens, and then I go on the little journey, the little adventure, to understand it. Yeah? So the Ouroboros, the snake that forever chases its tail infinitely, can be a symbol of many things. It can be thought of as many things. I'm going to put it this way. All right? It's like electrons in a circuit flowing. Electrons move, and that's what energy really is in a scientific thought. A diagnostic way, in a way to look at it scientifically, physically, whatever. Electrons moving is energy. All right? That's what energy is for this example. It's beyond that, but so as electrons move or flow, that is energy moving and flowing. And the only reason they move from atom to atom is because they are seeking balance. It's called equilibrium. And there are many ways equilibrium manifests and expresses, and we can see it in real time. We can see it in ecosystems. We can see it in social dynamics, in workplaces, in shopping places, in different dynamics all the time, but I'm going to try and put it very simply. So, energy moves, electrons flow from atom to atom in pursuit of balance. But the only reason they're trying to find what they already have, balance, is because they are moving. How does one solve this problem? How would an electron solve this problem? I might have to let the cat out. And all the electron has to do, just like the snake chasing its tail that wants to eat its tail, that wants to eat itself, all the electron has to do to get what it wants is to stop chasing and pursuing what it desires. And the funny thing is, it's only chasing what it wants because it's hard to put this here. It wants balance. The electron wants balance. It's moving. It's chasing what it wants, the balance, when all it has to do is stop, and it'll balance. That's all it has to do. So the electron moves, it flows, just like the snake chasing its tail in pursuit of what it wants, and the very reason that it pursues, is chasing something, is because it wants what it already has. So all an electron has to do is stop chasing, and what it has, it will realize, and what it has been chasing, it will have, and it will be right in front of it. That is what an Ouroboros is all about. And furthermore, we are all like that in a lot of ways. We are chasing something, no matter what it is. If you stop and you just think, what am I doing something for? That's the chase. You're chasing after something. And if we really get down to the essence of what we're chasing, it's like you take clay out of the ground and you make a pot. It's still clay. So if we get to the essence of what we're actually chasing and pursuing, just like the snake and the electron, we start to realize we already have it. It is already ours. And furthermore, as above, so below, as below, so above. So if it's something we want externally, doesn't matter what, all we have to do is stop chasing it. And all of a sudden, it comes to us. That's all we have to do. It's like some people call this the law of attraction. Some people call it many other things. Maybe the dance of life. Push and pull in a way, a little bit different, but you can kind of blends together, works together. Another thing that we can see it as is what I know it as. Magnetism. It's not ferrous iron attracting ferrous iron, because the electrons within that stuff is really what makes that happen when they move to each other. It doesn't matter what you call it. It just is what it is. And what it is can only be expressed the best way we all can come to it. It's a universal truth. The second, and I mean the second, that snake chasing its tail, even if it looks like it's in its mouth, it's an illusion. That snake can never eat itself, for as it moves, so does the rest of the snake move, forever and ever. That electron, until something interrupts it, until an event occurs, until interference occurs, until a circuit shuts off on the electron and cancels its path to ground, it can never stop moving. And once it stops moving, the miraculous thing about us people, though, is we can stop moving all on our own. We don't need interference or interruption. We can choose to consciously stop moving, and that's hard. That's like momentum. It's like a giant boulder. It's hard to get it to start, but once you get that thing to start, it will move. It can move. It's hard to stop. So is a lot like our emotional states and what's inside, and where we attach. Another way to think of attachments for a modern time is grounding points. You could think of it in terms of a circuit. It's the same thing. We attach somehow to anything else, and all of a sudden, that's our ground. Everything we want to express on, hyperly focused. It wants to go to that ground. When that ground is stuck, you feel pressure. You feel all kinds of things. And sometimes you don't set the ground point. This circle, this Ouroboros has been moving since before your brain has been turning, since before you've been flowing, since before you have been here in this body. The Ouroboros has been flowing, moving, spinning, turning, cranking, jacking, sinking, moving. It's like that Billy Joel song, right? We didn't start the fire. It's been burning since the world's been turning. And beyond the world, the universe has been turning. Earth spins, the planets move, everything is moving and turning. And, hey, Zach. And so, the Ouroboros is moving infinitely, as symbolized by the figure 8. By the figure 8, and it wants something. That's why it's moving. It wants its tail. It's kind of a little joke. It wants its tail. It's like a dog chasing its tail. You already got your tail, man. Electrons, same thing. People, same thing. But here's the cool thing, like I said. We can consciously master it and choose to stop chasing what we desire. And you can do this many ways. You can find a way to do this in many ways. There are many ways. There is uniqueness. I know ego separates and ego creates difference and all kinds of things, but uniqueness is a little bit of a different word, isn't it? There is a certain point, though, beyond all this superficial stuff, where there is no uniqueness and no difference, though. And things aren't black and white. Things aren't literal. There's wiggle room for everything. Nothing's carved in stone, I promise. I promise. Some things are held on tight and in place real tight, but you ask me, I've hit things held on with big bolts, and if you hit them long enough with a hammer, it'll shear the bolt off and it will move. And, God, some of those things are really on there. The minute we stop pursuing, we'll find what we were chasing and pursuing has in fact always been here, it's always been ours, and it will always come to us. That's the best way I can explain the Ouroboros. Really, really awesome. Really, really awesome. And it's like Jesus kind of talked about this, right? Be direct when you pray. God already knows what you want and what your heart desires before you even open your mouth. Believe when you pray. Believe when you pray, and it'll be yours in heaven and on earth. All of these things pertained to the Ouroboros, because the Ouroboros is all about stop chasing, believe, and whatever you desire will be revealed to have been yours the whole time. And you will have had it the whole time. Believe, and it will be yours in heaven and on earth. It will be revealed that it has always been yours. And when we chase it, sometimes, and so this is where not everything's carved in stone a lot. Sometimes when we chase it, it wanted us to catch it. But most of the time, exceptions do not make rules. Rules do not make exceptions, but they both exist. So the general rule here, spot on most of the time, is that when we stop chasing what we desire most, it'll chase us. But if we want to end this game of cat and mouse, this game of push and pull, this game of chase, runner and chaser, all we have to do is realize that. Realizing it in your heart works, but knowing just a little bit, it just takes just a little bit of something and it'll work. Realizing that that is how it actually works is harnessing, first and foremost, the power and the magic of the Ouroboros. It's really utilizing the power of faith and believing. But when we realize that when we run, it chases us, then we can go to the real way to get what we want. That's where we stop moving altogether. Be still and know that I am God. In stillness is God found. In stillness is the divine revealed. In stillness is it all found. And in stillness will it all come together in perfect harmony. And so, even hookers, if that's what your heart desires. I have been practicing the piano. That's all I have to say about the Ouroboros. I think everyone gets the point out there. But yeah, I have been practicing the piano. I think I got a little app on here. The microphone, it's a little glitchy. I think I have to turn the volume on the phone down so it can hear the piano, whatever. I'm going to make some videos soon playing the piano, of course. I just have to get a little bit better at it. I think it's going pretty well, though. But yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. I think I put it short and sweet. Give you something to meditate on and reflect on. And reach out and grab that serpent power. Wake that spirit up inside of you. Harness the power of the Ouroboros. All right. Faith will make it so. I love you out there. I'll see you.